In the previous video, I introduced you to 7 effective automation tools for LinkedIn. However, when running automation for multiple accounts, besides logging them into separate browsers, you must also ensure that the IP addresses of these accounts are different. Tools like LinkedIn Helper or Phantom Buster often send requests at a high frequency. If hundreds of friend requests originate from a single IP in one day, it is a massive red flag for the platform. This is where proxies play a role in helping you distribute traffic and hide the real IP address of the tool. Additionally, if you are targeting customers or partners abroad, using a proxy will help you fake your IP to that country and easily reach your target audience. When choosing a proxy for a LinkedIn account, you can choose one of the following 3 types. First is the residential proxy, which is also the most popular type. Their IPs are real IP addresses provided by ISPs to households, helping with anonymity and avoiding detection or blocking by websites. Second is the ISP proxy. This proxy can be considered a combination of the high speed of a data center and the high security of residential. As a static proxy type, their IPs will not change over time, helping your LinkedIn account stay more stable and avoiding suspicion of logging in from multiple locations. And third is the mobile proxy. This is the safest type today thanks to the IP sharing mechanism of mobile carriers. LinkedIn can almost never block this type because blocking it would affect thousands of other real users. However, the price of mobile proxies is quite expensive, arguably the most expensive of the 3 types. Once you have chosen the type of proxy, the next question is where to buy it. The market has hundreds or thousands of providers with different prices and quality levels. To save you the trouble of searching through thousands of results on Google, I have summarized the top 5 proxy providers for LinkedIn that you can refer to. First is Bright Data, which can be considered a giant in the industry. Bright Data provides everything from residential and mobile to ISP proxies. Bright Data's pricing is also quite diverse. For residential proxies, it starts from $4 per gigabyte, and mobile proxies from $8 per gigabyte. These 2 types are charged based on bandwidth with no time limit. As for ISP proxies, you can choose to buy by IP with unlimited bandwidth. The price starts from $1.80/IP for a 10 shared IPs package, while the private type for individual use will be higher, starting from $3.50/IP for a 10 IPs package. In general, regarding quality, I still highly value Bright Data. If you are a newbie and don't have a reputable proxy source yet, you should choose well-known providers like this for better peace of mind because they operate on a large scale, and their customer care will be better and more professional. Next is also a fairly well-known proxy provider, IPRoyal. Similar to Bright Data, IPRoyal also provides a full range of residential proxies, ISP proxies, and mobile proxies at different price points. For residential proxies, I find IPRoyal's price higher than Bright Data at $7 per gigabyte. The more you buy, the cheaper the price will be. Mobile proxies here are charged by the day and also have no limit on data usage. And here is the ISP proxy price list that you can refer to. The next provider you can check out is Proxy Seller. Proxy Seller provides 5 different types of proxies: data center IPv4, IPv6, ISP proxy, residential proxies, and mobile proxy. The IP pool and locations will vary depending on the type of proxy you choose. Residential proxies will have the largest IP pool, with over 15 million IP addresses from 220 different countries. The price starts from $3.50 per gigabit if you buy individually. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. For example, a 100 gigabytes package is only $2.20 per gigabit. This provider also sells mobile proxies by time with unlimited data. For ISP proxies, you can refer to the pricing plan for customer and enterprise plans as follows. The 4th provider you can refer to is GeoNix. This provider categorizes by specific social networks so users can choose the appropriate proxy type. Their residential proxies are also sold by GB with an IP pool of over 15 million IP addresses. The price also fluctuates from $3 per gigabit. You can target by country, state, city, ISP, and choose a sticky session from 0 to 60 minutes for rotation. Mobile proxies and ISP proxies are sold per IP with unlimited bandwidth. You can choose the country and the number of IPs you want to purchase. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. And the final provider is NetNut. This provider offers preset packages based on the number of GBs and sells them by the month or year. I find it suitable for those buying large packages for a team. For individuals buying small quantities, there aren't many choices. The price fluctuates from $4 up to $14 per gigabyte. You only get deep discounts when buying in large quantities. In the video about LinkedIn automation, I also mentioned that in addition to the IP address, LinkedIn also tracks users based on browser fingerprint parameters. So once you have bought the proxies, you should add them to anti-detect browser profiles. This method helps you create browser profiles with completely different and separate sets of browser fingerprints and IP addresses. You can run automation scripts on these profiles or connect APIs with third-party tools more effectively. In summary, to run LinkedIn automation scripts, you must prepare both proxies and browser profiles. The cost of buying proxies is relatively high, so you should consider which provider fits your budget. The advantage of big providers is good quality, but the disadvantage is the relatively high cost, and sometimes with many users, it is hard to find clean IPs. You can also consider smaller, newly launched proxy sellers. If you know any names, please comment below so everyone can check them out. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video.